What's up, guys? Welcome to This Week in the NFL. It is our Week 5 preview show, and we're a quarter of the way through. We feel like we got a good understanding of some of these teams, but, I mean, it's still still don't know what a lot of teams got. So, for our picks this week, we have three different, so not as many as last week, but it's a couple. So, I have Buffalo, you have Tennessee, I have Philadelphia, you have the Jets, and you have San Francisco, and I have Cleveland.
Yep.
So how are you feeling about those ones?
I'm honestly feeling pretty good. Well, except for the Jets one.
I'm feeling pretty good
I
about
was
that
kind of
one.
no Sam Darnold, kind of rough. So I'm not really super confident about that. But the other two though, I'm actually feeling pretty good about the other two. I think they can. I think the 49ers and the Titans can get it done.
Yeah, and especially if Josh Allen doesn't play or is kind of like,
Yeah.
doesn't get like the whole week to like prepare the right way because he's kind of dealing with this concussion. I can definitely see, and also the Titans are at home, so
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that one if I were you. But this Cleveland San Francisco game, I really think could go either way though.
Same. I think it'll be good.
Because has been getting better every week, and San Fran might be 3-0, but we didn't see them last week. We're still not really, we're still not sure on them. They're one of the three unbeaten teams left,
Yep.
and the unbeaten teams were dropping like flies last week.
Oh, yeah.
So if that trend continues, I could definitely see Cleveland coming in and getting the dub. But those aren't even any of our games of the week. So what's one of your games of the week?
Actually, one of my games of the week is 49ers Browns.
There you go. Then.
I really like this matchup. It's a big game for the Browns. Just having the 49ers see if they can continue their undefeated streak, see if they're for real. I think this is one of their first bigger tests of the season. I'm just curious to see if Baker can. He had a good game last week. Baker had a good game.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see if he can keep that up. Nick Chubb looked fantastic. I have the 49ers winning this game, but I'll be pretty excited to see how this game goes.
No, yeah, and it's like under the lights, Monday Night Football, like everyone will be watching again, and they're trying to get the Browns on prime time, and because they're obviously very hyped.
The hype's there, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna see if they can perform. So.
Oh yeah, I think it's a big game for them too, just because it'll be. If they can win this game, it'll be some leeway in the AFC North too.
Yeah.
Separate from the pack a little bit.
Yeah, especially with the Steelers and Ravens playing each other this week.
Mm-hmm.
But for my game of the week, we were talking about the unbeaten teams losing, and these two teams, Packers, Dallas, they both were 3-0 last week. They both lost, so they're coming off kind of hard losses, obviously very different losses. Dallas was a low-scoring game, and theirs was a high-scoring one against the Eagles, but...
you could argue that they shouldn't have even lost those games, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of would have expected them to win them, so now they play each other, and... I personally got Green Bay, but Dallas is at home. I could see Dallas winning, but I still think I'm like on Green Bay because I think Green Bay's defense will kind of make the difference because obviously they didn't look very good last week.
Yeah.
But I think they'll come out. They'll try to do what the Saints did to kind of stop this Cowboys offense that was so good for the first 3 weeks. So I like Green Bay, but this is gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers always comes into that stadium and lights it up, so I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers in the dome is always nice.
My second game of the week is Falcons-Texans. I chose this game because the Falcons have gotten off to a bad start, 1-3. Texans are struggling a little bit, 2-2. I feel like they've underwhelmed a little bit. I feel like they shouldn't have lost last week to Carolina.
That was not. A good
so
loss.
I feel like this game will be big for them in getting back in the AFC South race with the Colts because they're both tied at 2-2 right now. I think a win will do a lot for their confidence as well. So I think just coming into Atlanta, seeing if Atlanta can try to turn their season around too.
Yeah, because a loss here and it's 1-4 is pretty. It's not easy to come back from.
Yeah.
So definitely a big game for them. Speaking of the teams that are 2-2, my next game of the week is going to be Jaguars-Panthers. Two teams that are 2-2. But they both started 0-2, and they've won 2 straight. And, usually when you think of like a game of the week, it's not one that has 2 backup quarterbacks in it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to continue to see both of these guys play. As I said, they're both on 2-game winning streaks right now. One of those winning streaks is going to end. But, Jaguars are actually in a 4-way tie for first and last in the AFC South. Every team's 2-2. The Panthers are right in the middle of their division at 2-2. So big game for both teams, because obviously 3-2 and 2-3 are very different records. Like your season is kind of like it's feeling like it's going another way based off that. So big game for both teams. I I picked the Panthers, but honestly, I kind of like the Jaguars in this game. Like, I don't know.
I mean, even without Jalen.
Yeah, I mean Jalen wasn't there last week, and they were still okay. But it's not like the Panthers have it's not like they're throwing like bombs down the field or anything.
Yeah.
They're off. A lot of it is Christian McCaffrey anyway. So it will be the running backs will be very important. Leonard Fournette obviously was a big part of their win last week.
Oh,
Christian McCaffrey had like some crazy amount of touches against Houston, and he made the most of them. He's pretty much the reason they won that game. But
Yeah.
so I'm actually pretty excited for a game between two backup quarterbacks.
Yeah, they've both been playing well too.
Mhm.
Minshew Mania is on a roll.
It really is.
One of my college game of the week is Ohio State, Michigan State. Ohio State has just looked fantastic on both sides of the ball, just completely dominant. I feel like I haven't seen Justin Fields play in a fourth quarter. Maybe I mean he did last week, but other than that, I feel like I haven't seen him in the fourth quarter
in
at
a
all.
in a competitive game.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in it yet.
You know, Michigan State has some good pieces on defense. They have a solid D line. I think there's a middle linebacker that's pretty good over there too. I'm sorry, it's just hard to find a weakness on Ohio State's team.
Yeah.
You know, there's just loaded with talent on both sides of the ball. Chase Young, I feel like is going to wreak havoc yet again.
Like he does every week.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I
Crazy.
think that one will be really fun. I'll be in attendance, so
Oh yeah.
should be cool for the blackout.
Yeah, it'll be a night game. First ranked game for the Buckeyes, or
Yep.
the versus a ranked team. Michigan State's had a couple. Almost lost to Indiana last week. Already lost to Arizona State. I think the Buckeyes probably come in and roll them.
I think so too. I think it'll be a good way to silence some people that are like, oh, I haven't played anybody yet, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree. My game of the week is one of the higher matchups between two ranked teams we've had this season. Number 7 Auburn versus number 10 Florida, and I think it's gonna be a really good game. But Auburn's already beaten 2 top 25 teams, while Florida hasn't even played one. So Auburn's a lot more tested. I think Auburn's got a little more NFL talent right now that's ready. I mean. So I think Auburn will get this win, but Bo Nix is a freshman. He has to go into the swamp, so it'll be he'll have to he'll have to keep his composure. But I think Auburn should win this game. As I said, a lot more battle tested already than Florida is. Florida played Townsend last week. It's not even D1.
I mean, and they're on their backup now too. Felipe Franks has been out.
Yeah. Well, also fun fact: Townsend's quarterback, Joe Flacco's little brother.
Really?
Yeah, like Tom Flacco or something.
Tom Flacco.
Yeah, threw for like 80 yards. But so I think Auburn. You got to watch out for Derek Brown, Marlon Davidson, and Nick Coe. All D linemen. That's 2 D tackles and an edge. They're going to be coming after Florida. Derek Brown is probably going to be a top 15-ish pick. He's a stud.
Yep.
Florida, as I said, has a little less but guys that are going to go this year. But C.J. Henderson, he'll be top half of the first-round pick. He's a really good cornerback. Be sure to watch out for him. But overall, I'm thinking Auburn will get this done.
I think they will too. Moving on to our locks of the week. My first lock, I have the Browns +4. I know I said earlier that I picked the 49ers, but I'm actually feeling kind of confident about the Browns this week. I think they can go in there on Monday night in prime time, get it done. I think they can keep it rolling from their blowout win last week against the Ravens. It is a good defense in San Francisco, but I just feel like there's a little too much star power on that Browns offense.
Yeah, and obviously the Browns don't even have to win.
They really don't even have to win.
Yeah, they can lose by a field goal and you're still good.
Yeah.
So you just think it'll be a pretty close game regardless. Nice. Mine, I can't bet against the Lions this week. Next you have a bye. So I will not be losing a bet for betting against the Lions, but I'll be back next week. So this week I'm going, hopefully I actually maybe do better now that the Lions can't score me. But I got the Saints -3. They play Tampa Bay, and obviously Tampa Bay's coming off that big win versus where they dropped 55 points on the Rams.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that they kind of come back down to earth here. They got to go to the Dome. The Saints have, I can't say they haven't not missed a beat, but they haven't. Nothing drastic has happened with a Drew Brees down.
Yeah.
And I just think that. I think they'll beat the Buccaneers pretty handedly. I'm not convinced on the Buccaneers as a team that we should be worried about yet. You
And
know,
I mean, this is a team that knows Tampa Bay pretty well too. They have to see them twice a year, every year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
they're pretty familiar with what they're
also,
doing.
Sean Payton let them score 50 points on him in Week 1 last year. So I would be very surprised if he let that happen for a second year in a. I mean, obviously they don't have to score 50 points to win. But you know what I mean.
So for my second lock of the week, I have the Packers plus 3.5 at Dallas. We talked about this a little bit earlier too. I really like Aaron Rodgers in Jerry World. He's always just balled out in that building, and I don't think anything's going to change on Sunday.
Yeah, and and just like your Browns pick, that's another one where the Packers might not win, but you know that they'll be in it to the last couple minutes. You know, like it'll be a back and forth game.
Yep.
For at least towards probably the fourth quarter.
I mean, all they have to do is really shut down Zeke. Apparently.
Yeah.
Dak's not
all
good
you gotta
without
do. They invested all that into the defense. Let's see if it pays off.
Yep.
But my next pick is going to be Patriots minus 15. Obviously, 15 is a pretty big spread in the NFL, but they got the Redskins, and they don't even know who they're starting at quarterback.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter who it is. If you don't know who it's going to be by Thursday, they're screwed either way.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So-
Jay Gruden's even come out and said, "Oh, I don't have a plan for him." You
Yeah,
know?
whether it's Colt McCoy, whether it's Keenum, whether it's Haskins, I'm not scared of any of them. The Patriots should just run them. You know?
Yeah, how do you not have a plan set up? You know, like,
Yeah.
that's just how you know it's gonna be a rough year.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's Thursday.
Come on, yeah, come
like,
on.
like, dude, this isn't Monday. Like, the game didn't just end. So, Patriots, I think they win big. The Giants beat them by.
Yeah, the Giants 21 them. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Patriots minus 15. I'll take that all day. They're coming off a game that they probably thought was going to be closer than expected. First, the Bills. Bill Belichick's got them ready to play, and they're going to.
Yeah, Brady didn't play well.
Yeah, Brady did play bad, so he's probably trying to drop 50 this week.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to get my stats back up.
Yeah.
So, with that, guys, that's going to be our show. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really excited for Week 5. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll be back on Tuesday with the recap show, and we'll see you guys later.
See you.